I feel sorry for people who don't know about true love, yeah. I feel sorry for myself not being able to be involved with true love at this current moment. It's not like it's a particular reason. I'm just not involved with anyone. But I feel sorry for people who don't get a chance to experience true love. And they think that, entertaining multiple people is cool to them. So much waste. So much confusion in your mind. You don't get it. So you move like a fumbling baby chasing behind the next piece of candy. Just fumble and fumble. Never understanding how to cherish anything. Love is so beautiful. To be in love is so beautiful. Not just being together. That's not love. That's almost toleration. But when you are with someone and you are in love, the subtle moments, the eyes that soften when they stare into you, when you touch her on her body in the softest way, and your touch itself explains every heartbeat. When a hug designs the words of your soul and expression to hers. To be in love is such a beautiful thing. And you watch people who don't know about love carry themselves in an aggressive chaos. You just want to pound something. You just want to hurt it. And majority of the time, what you attract is other people who are hurt. So those crowds are just bunches of people who are lost without the definition of feeling what true love is. It's a very interesting thing to see so many people in the world lost. And they explain it with high passion and excitement. I don't give a S. I don't give a this. And I'm going to do that. And I'm nasty. And I'm this. And I'm that. And they just flaunt it. They just flaunt it all around. It's basically like they're crying out for help. When they make those musics and they move the way they do in society with no clothes on, you have to be bold to do that. You have to see yourself as lesser than to actually do that. You know, it's diamonds are they don't shine when you initially find them. They're rough. You got to polish them to make them shine. It takes a lot of work to make a diamond shine. So when you see women and they're half naked and they're on social media and they want as many men as possible who'll do something for them, they're telling you that they never had no one love them. They're just saying it in other words. If you was ever to bring it up to these individuals, I'm pretty sure they'll probably curse you out, because that's a place of vulnerability. They'll tell you you don't know what you're talking about, and they'll call you all the names in the world, right? They'll probably have everything to say to you. You just mad because you're not this and you're not that. And the first words are always, you're just mad. That's because it's reflection, right? Because deep down inside, they're upset that no one ever took the time to love their soul. You know, it's two types of hugs you can get. You can get a hug where it's passing, and then someone can hug your soul You know, being genuine and authentic myself, I had the opportunity to spark love in a lot of individuals. And not for nothing, not seeing how deep their scars were, they were like crackheads. They would just run back to something that was as scarred as they were. And I didn't really comprehend this until like later on. I didn't comprehend it. Like, you know what? You were healing them. It's just that the healing was painful. And I started to cry. I would cry for them. And I would do it in silence. I wouldn't do it in front of no one or tell anyone. But I would feel them so much. And I would feel the divine in the same breath. Divine reaching out to his creations. Trying to give them love through other creations that he instilled his love in. It's a powerful and miraculous thing to actually think about when you see people who portray to have love, but they only fight for the value of control. Some people will fight just to keep the control around because that's all they know. Who settles for less than love? That's like saying you settle for half a God. You know what I mean? Like, you settle for a piece of God, not all of it. You know what I mean? And that's not even really a piece of God, because divine doesn't control anything. But in your mind, that's how you retrospect that as a facet. I feel sorry for myself, though, because I have so much love to offer in a genuine direction. And being a magnet, when I open up my heart, I actually find myself pulling in things that need that love, right? So it's like, initially, they're listening to the vernacular and how one may carry themselves. So now they feel like they have to straighten their back and talk correctly and express that they're not just an average person to me. And I notice these things. And I'm like, wow. And that's because they lack the love or haven't experienced it in a full totality. So they're not going to even understand how to give it. It's going to crash and burn. Already you're in the physical application of trying to be something instead of feeling it. To love someone is a beautiful thing. It's an art. It's an action. To pay attention to one, to listen to someone, to remember the most cherishable moments that one has spoken of. To share those moments with someone, and you're lost in that bubble with that person, and every distraction is like coming up for air. Someone comes around, or the phone rings, or you got to use the bathroom, or it's time to eat dinner type. You know what I'm saying? Like, every distraction is coming up for air. And you want to hurry up and get through the priorities, right? Just to get back to loving. That's when you know it's potent. That's when you know it's real. Because nothing else matters at that moment. Nothing. You just want to smell the skin and taste the lips. And anything foreign to that body, it stands out like a stop sign. It's like, what is that? That's not you. That's extra. Why is there something extra in your energy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you fell in love with the actual essence of the person. This is why it hurts individuals when they are in love and then they find themselves dealing with infidelity or the lies and the confusion, the manipulation. Like, a person is really crushed because they don't just fall in love with that person. They fall in love with the person as a creation. Everything, the essence, what they are. They don't see the past. They don't hear the voices. They see you. And no matter what's said outside of that, it's outside of that bubble, right? So this is why being mindful of how potent your understanding is of love and how pure it is, it's like fishing bait. You're gonna pull in a lot of fish, especially the damaged ones, because they need that love to heal. They need it to heal. And then once they get it, they want to run back to other people that are damaged to say, hey, look, I got something that feels different than being damaged. Let me see if I can give you something. You know, like it's weird. It's a weird type of dynamic. But in that same breath, you're walking off of the board that holds us both together. Right? We're both on two ends of the board, and then you step off just to go, hey, I got some love from this person and it was real. Maybe this will patch up your holes. You know what I'm saying? So they run and it's weird. It's very weird. And then you have these people in the world who are so hurt, they will never, ever be healed by love, true love. Their world is lost in mundane, shallow things like money, physicalities, doing things like these people are not like when you get that far and that's all you see, like when I hear people say, oh, just focus on the bag, don't worry about it. Those people are hurt. They don't know what love is. They have no clue what love is. And that's just what I understand about it.